So girls, my back pay came in, and the payee said she can't hold that in my account for that amount of money. She's gifting me $300 for spending money. So I feel like spending this money on a girl, right? I found nothing else to buy it with. There's nothing that costs about $100 to $200 that I want to buy, and I'd rather, give it to the girls because I feel like having a good time. You know what I mean? Taking them out to eat, right? On a date, and just gifting you all that extra money just for a little bit of my time. All right? Because I am not selfish. Like, when it comes to a girl, it's like I would pay her for some companionship. just for that. Just because it's so rare in nowadays world that it's so fast paced that it's not like I have many friends, you know what I mean? I really don't, but a lot of people know me and go, hey Cody, and all these girls say, Cody, I love you. I order their vehicles in their car in Merrill, yeah. So the girls that watch my YouTube, I got some fans out there. And there's some girls that go, Cody, I love you, like out the window, and I'm like, yeah, that's really awesome, you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is that, I like, it's not like they're coming up to me and saying, do you want to be with me? You know what I mean? They're not doing that, but they're like fans of mine. So that's good that there's people out there that actually care about me, but then there's other people that probably really despise of me just because I do all this work for the universe. And some people are anti-universe. You know what I mean? The anti-universe people. Well, it's like hard to describe all these faculties of some people don't like the way life is. And just because they might be suppressed by like a bunch of faculties of other spirits trying to make their life a miserable hell. It happened to me. I was victim to it, going in my path of life. And what I'm trying to say is that there's a bigger path of life that was always there for me through my childhood years. And then it stopped, got rocky. Then it got good again. And I was back seeing the light again. That true side of that peace that you can feel, the goodness when your soul does good, and that you feel into yourself to realize that you do have talent, you do have stuff to look forward to, you do have a lot of things that God has gifted you with. But then there's times where you don't understand that gift. There's times where you go through tough times and you're distracted from that gift that God has given you. But then there's some times where angels remind you of that again, and you get back on the bandwagon. But what I'm trying to say is that these are all sort of categories in our brain that go to the next level if we just keep on taking it to the next level. You might have hard challenges in your time, but that means you're tough. It means you're strong. It might change the trajectory of your happy mood, that you really want to be, the you that was happy then and had everything together in your life, but the you that's mad or angry or depressed, that you don't really like that you of you, but that's still something you have to face because we're all human. We have so many categories of the cause and effect in our life that is very monumental. And girls, I love you so much that I really want this information, that everything that I know and other people that are woke that know a lot about this information, try to get as much information as possible because it helps you. But there's a lot of deep divers out there that don't talk about this information like kind of I do. Like, based off of my experiences and things that happen to me, my life is like a category of its own, just like everybody else's. And what makes me me is what makes everybody else everybody else. And I might have some knowledge that other people don't have. That's what makes us individuals and our life experience. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is that We got to get together, everybody, to kind of grow our knowledge and combine our forces to create more of a greater thing that we can all enjoy. A concept in our brain and a sort of level with all our states of consciousness that we can enjoy together. This is why people want to go out and have conversations with other people. The oneness is real, that once we pick up the information like a sponge and we realize that there's substance to reality, that everything works out for the benefit of everybody else. Because this is what I'm trying to do with my podcast videos, is to get to the minds of the people, reach them on a common, familiar ground where we can all realize what I'm saying, because you have the capability to. We have a capability of understanding and learning a lot, okay? So what I'm trying to say is that we got to keep on pushing forward, get all the information of God that we can. Like it's already 6 minutes and 10 seconds into the podcast. So what I'm trying to say is that all that information I just told you, there's so much that keeps on rolling that I'm telling you. So I could speak for days about this. My knowledge just goes, because the oneness is real and the knowledge of everybody else, I'm starting to realize, is part of this equation. But my knowledge, my piece of the puzzle of explaining it, see, this is what I develop my skills and abilities, is that I can put all the faculties of my knowledge together in my pathway in my brain, say it on my ability of what makes me me. My ability to say all the information to get to you, meaning that you have the intelligence to interpret it, to understand this relevancy of learning more. So what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to reinforce, try to make you study, because I'm trying to get back to certain bullet points, because then it helps you study more to becoming that person that you want to be, with the friends and family that you want to be around, which makes you feel good inside your soul, which is not trying to steal, which is just trying to uplift you. See, I'm all about upliftment for the knowledge of mankind, and to do this, and the universe sees what I'm doing, so it blesses me, sees my effort, so it blesses me, it sees when I'm struggling, and that I'm trying, so it blesses me. What I'm trying to say is that I never gave up, even though that times are tough. And I realized that certain forces were trying to stop me from trying to save everybody else, because everybody else was trying to get inhibited just as well as me. But if they don't have me anymore, I'm one sort of piece to wake up the other puzzle pieces of the puzzle, which gets on the bandwagon of the oneness that's real. And we can all fix this. See, this is what I'm talking about. The reason why they can't stop me is because my belief in everybody else is so strong now. When I never thought, I thought of my belief in myself pretty strong, and to the oneness that's real pretty strong. But everybody else, I thought that they weren't giving it that much effort, or doing certain faculties where I see aspects that they were lacking maybe, but there are aspects that are really good that they could improve of. So what I'm trying to say is that you know so many things. The brain, regardless of what it goes through life, it picks up so many years of information that you're going through. So you're not dumb, you're intelligent. And I understand that you are. Everybody has this capability to be this intelligent or even more. Like all these rappers out there, they're rapping really fast, and I'm trying to get up to their rap intelligence of how fast they go about things in their brain. And that's on a certain level. And I somehow get to them levels sometimes, but it's not all the times I'm staying on the levels, because I'm still learning. You know, I'm still learning other aspects and traits of abilities and aspects to the universe. Anyway, Neo worships Divine Goddess Girls. I hope you're doing amazing. Cody worships Divine Goddess too. Neo is just my nickname. But anyway, girls, I really appreciate you and love you. And I'm trying to do the best for you. And I'll have to end the podcast pretty soon, but I hope you got a good chunk of knowledge for this podcast information, because I really appreciate, you know, all the things that we do in life to orchestrate the equation for the benefit of everybody. Not just some, not just, like, we're trying to get as many people, whether they're for the dark or the light, to get this information, because the truth will change you for the better. Like, you can still like kind of the aspects of being gothic and that sinister type of nature. You could like that aspect of reality, but not be truly evil at heart. You know what I mean? Because being truly evil at heart, you get that back and you feel that. And even the devil had to repent. Times where you just faced with yourself, faced with what you know is right and wrong inside yourself. And then you judge yourself. And that's the seed God aspect of intelligence, judging yourself. Because we were created from the higher aspect of the intelligence of it all. So, girls, I hope you have a good level of intelligence upon this all. And my information for the past life, making podcast videos, or not podcast videos, but like really getting this information out to the people, paid off. My study has paid off. But other people have other aspects of qualities of God too, which is awesome. But I want to develop all my qualities within one vessel to be the best I can for you girls. Because if I'm doing good, I can support you when you're not doing so good. And when I'm doing bad and you're doing good, if you choose to support me, it's your own free will. But I really appreciate all the girls' help when they do help me. They help me through my life, and it is amazing. So anyway, girls, I hope you're doing amazing. Okay, I love you. Okay, bye.